Clear.
What's up, everybody? This is Jay Wicker with Sports Predictions. And I got my guy Jay Ware on the call with us. What's up, Jay?
How you doing, good brother?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Appreciate you logging to the very first episode, man, of Sports Prediction. Um,
Absolutely. Appreciate the invite.
yeah, absolutely, man. So it's just us two. Hopefully some other guys come up, other guys come on. But if not, it's just gonna be us two, man. We'll talk about some sports stuff, man. This is gonna be a platform where men can be men. We're gonna talk about some sports, bro. We're gonna talk
Yes,
some
sir.
trash. We're gonna get on each other's nerves, but we're gonna
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
rock this thing out, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got a lot of surprises, coming up, of course. One of the things that too, I want to start this thing off, man, about and talk a little bit about the unforeseen passing of Bill Russell. You know anything about Bill Russell? I mean, tell me a little bit about what you know about Bill Russell, bro.
Bill Russell was the best NBA champion of all
Mm,
time, breaking
wow.
those barriers in a city like Boston.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This
Boston is
guy
still crazy now.
was Boston being a black man
Mm, wow.
in those times.
Yeah, man. Even now though, it's still crazy right to this day. 'Cause I imagine what it was like back then. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think Boston, uh, they knew what they were doing. Um, they know you got your Bob Cousy's and all those guys that played in that era, or what may have you in on those teams. Um, but with me, there's always been some type of racial tension when it came to Boston,
Mm,
and I always thought that with Bill Russell, he didn't have no easy path.
no.
The expectation was him to win.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and he won.
Yes,
I
he
don't think
did.
no
Like no other.
ever gonna win that many championships.
Yeah, man. So
Nobody.
what he won? What was 11
Nobody.
championships? If I'm not mistaken, it was
11
11.
champions.
So we're talking about the
11.
GOAT. We talking about the GOAT conversation. So Jordan won 6, right? Bill Russell won
Yep.
11.
11.
11, man. Come on, bro.
11.
It's crazy, man. That you never really heard his name get tossed out there as one of as the greatest of all time, even though he has more rings than anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you don't really get that, but I think I kind of know why is that it was so long ago that the people nowadays, a lot of them didn't see it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them
Absolutely.
didn't see it. That's got to be what it is, man. So, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
yeah, absolutely. I wasn't old enough to watch.
yeah,
Absolutely. I know I wasn't old enough to see him play. I had to watch old films of him
yeah,
playing.
man, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, why is this guy not top three greatest of all time?
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, that is crazy though, because you never really hear Bird, but Bird played back in the day. But that was my era too, though. You know what I'm saying? But he played way back in the day too, right? And
Right.
I heard a couple people talk about Bird probably being I guess 2 or 3 or something like that. They always put that guy MJ at the top. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad boy, that man. But Bill
Yeah.
Russell, man, he definitely. I always look forward to seeing him, man. When they passing that trophy, at the end of the year, he's standing
Yeah.
there and
Yeah.
looking at the story. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it for a while, so he definitely will be missed, man. Definitely will be
I
missed.
think the most emotional one is when Kevin Garnett finally won one.
Mm,
And he
yeah,
told him, I don't need one of
yeah.
yours no more. I have my own.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll never forget that. Never
Yeah,
forget that.
yeah. What he hit him with? Anything is possible. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Anything is possible,
Anything is
man.
possible.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's funny that you said that because I remember Kevin, not KD, but remember Kevin sitting down talking about him one day about Bill Russell, man, how influential he was in his game. You know what I'm saying? So especially when they came to Boston, so he was there. He got a chance to see what a pro was. Well, he said a champion was. I think he said.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So and and not to forget, man, he was very active, and what I'm saying, back in the day with all that, what I'm trying to say, all that picketing and all that stuff going on. Martin Luther King and all that stuff. He was on the front line of a lot of that stuff too, man.
He was
You know
very
what I'm saying?
instrumental
Yeah,
to
man.
that movement.
Yeah, man.
Him,
Absolutely. I think
Kareem,
people forget about that part.
Kareem,
Yeah, man.
the great Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, man.
They were
Yeah,
all instrumental in that movement.
man. Man. So, man, condolences to that man's family. Definitely will be missed, man. And then, yeah, I definitely will miss him, man. Definitely will miss him.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to make sure, man, that we gave the proper respect to Bill, Mr. Bill, and anybody have any comments, man? You guys, want to talk a little bit about Bill? You can. And you want to talk about something that we're gonna talk about? You definitely can. So please do, please do. So what do you think about the podcast, man? You ever thought you'd be on a sports podcast, bro? Let's talk a little bit about that for a second before we get started.
I have not. I've been on a couple. With some basketball stuff because I coached minor league for about 12 years,
Oh
and
wow.
I coached overseas and stuff. Won cups. I used to coach former NBA players over there and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So believe it or not, everybody was like, basketball is your favorite sport. Actually, it wasn't.
Wow. Wow. What was your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is that turf
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
football.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
When I was coming up, man, basketball was. Originally from Michigan, um, so when I was coming up, man, it was about basketball. We
Yeah.
moved out where we lived at. We lived right across the street from a park.
Mm,
So back in those days, you go to the park, it's seemed like 100,000 people out there. It seemed like what I'm saying. Back in those days, I heard it's different
yeah.
now, but I remember going over there, man. You have to play ball, and if you lose, you might not play again because there's so
Right.
many people out there looking to get next. You know what I'm saying? So I grew a love for it. But when I came to Texas, man, we came out in 92, 93, when the Cowboys was the top of the pile,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I've been working for this furniture company, uh, um, Furniture Market, I think it's called, um, Furniture Warehouse in Garland. And I remember it was a flea market on the weekend too, right? You know what I'm saying? So I remember coming in on a Saturday or Sunday, and it was nobody in there.
Huh.
And I'm like, well, where these people at? He said, man, the Cowboys are playing. I said, so it's like this when the Cowboys playing? I didn't know how big they was. Man, and he said, wait till the game is over with. And when the game was over with, man, that place was flooded with people, man. I'm like, this is a big deal. Ever since then, bro, I picked it up and I've been running with it ever since, man. So that's how I became. Well, I take that back. I was a fan before that, man. Because I'm from Michigan, so around Thanksgiving time, we didn't. My family really didn't watch a lot of football. My brothers them really didn't. But when it was Thanksgiving time, we all sitting around there watching the game and eating or whatever the case is. So I remember the cheerleaders and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, I'd rather rock with the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying, other than Lions, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it 100. I know people going to kill me for that, but I'm just keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I like the Barry Sanders, but that was about it. But when I moved to Texas, man, I was like, okay, I'm a Cowboy fan for the rest of my life, man. So been rocking ever since, man. So how did you become a Cowboy fan, bro?
Yes, sir. Actually, I was an Oilers fan first.
And you from
I
Dallas?
was, huh?
You from Dallas?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
an Oilers fan. I love that run and shoot with Warren Moon.
One move was the truth, bro. One move was the truth.
But my mother and all her brothers, they were all Cowboy fans.
Mm.
So when the Oilers left and went to Memphis in '95,
Yeah.
it's not finna work.
Yeah.
I don't care if you did get Eddie George. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
flipped over, and that was the year they went with Barry Switzer, and I've been on the
Mm.
wagon ever since.
Wow. Wow. But man, it's funny, man. I know with us doing this here, bro, us both big Cowboy fans, man, we're gonna catch the blues if we don't get it right. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you. But next year we going to Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? So All right, we're gonna kick this thing off, bro. All right. So the first question is, who is the best basketball team ever, man?
Woo! That was actually a tough question, good
Yeah,
brother.
me too. Yeah.
I actually kind of went two ways, but I'm gonna go with the Lake Show.
Mm, can't lose.
Lake Show.
Can't lose. You can't lose with that, bro.
Lake Show.
You can't lose. Wow.
Lake Show was the
Yeah.
most entertaining and best team out there.
So you telling me that ball come off the board, right? And Magic got that ball, and he's coming up like this. You got James Worthy on one side. Who's that on the side? AC Green on the side? What'd you say?
And yep, AC
And he
Green running, Byron Scott setting up for the trade.
and he and it's over.
It's
And
over
they get back on defense.
all the time.
All the time, bro. See, that's how I used to be back in the day, man, where it was you from the time it tipped off, bro, it was on. You got to play defense and offense, bro. And it's really physical, man. I miss that style of play, man. I really do. I miss that.
Yeah, absolutely. The times have changed so much. Even with these
Yeah,
guys these days, they don't have true IQs. They have full athletic ability only.
they do. Oh, wow.
Full
Wow.
athletic ability. Who can jump the highest? Who can do this? Who can do that?
Yeah,
But who has that IQ to go out there and lead that team?
man. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
You know,
Hmm.
and younger guys it's they have all the talent in the world, but I see them make mistakes that a Michael Jordan and a Magic Johnson wouldn't have made.
That's facts. That's facts. I look at it like this too, man. Look at what's his name, Kevin, man. I have a horrible time with names, so I'm about to figure this thing out, man. But KD, right? If you take him off of some of the teams that LeBron James was on, right? Would they still get the same results? Even though he's a better shooter, but he's not a better leader than LeBron to me. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, I think he's a little better, he's a better leader, man. He went through a lot of things though. He passed at wrong times, I think. But as far as like overall leader skills and everything, I had to pick LeBron over in that situation. What do you think?
With I think LeBron's just tired
Yeah, now it's time. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
because with LeBron over the years, I felt he was probably the best leader out there.
yeah, man. Yeah,
I think the expectations when they create these super teams, he shouldn't be having to talk so much.
yeah,
These guys are professionals. You've run your own teams in the past.
yeah,
You should be knowing where you're going.
yeah.
It shouldn't
Absolutely.
have to be on his shoulders like that.
Yeah,
And I think he took a step back tremendously from a leadership standpoint.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
look at him and I was like, do I blame him?
No.
You
He, he,
know?
he he put his time in, man. It's like the expectation for him, man, is really was unreal. Like, I mean, to me, Jordan was the apex, man, right? But he didn't have all
Whew.
that pressure like Brian got, man. You know what I'm saying? If you put, let's say you put Jordan on some of them teams that LeBron was on, I can't say 100% they will win because LeBron would actually he make the best play in the situation. Now he can't, he ain't the most clutch. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
He gonna
right,
make
right.
the right play. Jordan was more clutch, man, but I don't know, man. LeBron just he looked different, man. A
Yeah,
prime example. Go ahead.
they're totally different players if you ask
Totally
me.
different player. Totally different player.
Totally.
Yeah.
A lot of people think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie, I think the GOAT because he won
Yeah.
with way less. Way less. I think LeBron could have still did it with all that help that he's had.
Mm.
I'll never forget when he beat your Pistons
Mm.
in that Eastern Conference Finals in 2007. I haven't seen him have no heart in leadership since then. That was a leader.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Triple
Yeah, man.
overtime, exhausted.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
was like, he is. I told myself he's going to be the greatest of all time.
Man. Man, I
And they
feel
got
you on
swept by my Spurs, of course.
that.
Got
Hey, bro.
swept.
But hey, they did that to a lot of people, bro. They did that to a lot of people, bro. That was a complete team with a complete coach. And it was, you know what I'm saying? You go through that plan if you want to, you're gonna get hammered, bro. You're gonna get railroad. You know what I'm
And
saying?
what's crazy, and I'm diehard Spurs fan, but they can't play like they did. Even when you had David Robinson and Tim Duncan, then David Robinson retired, you had Tim Duncan. You can't play that style of ball no more because those big men aren't built like that anymore.
Wow.
They're not built like that anymore.
Wow.
Run everything from the box all the way up to the top of the key to the elbow. Tim Duncan got that ball on the elbow. He spread the floor.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And
His IQ was just crazy.
yeah, man. Yeah. And he was very unselfish too, man. As many
Yes, sir.
times he could have broke the bank. He chose not to, man. That's rare, bro. Timmy was different, bro. Timmy was
Yes.
different, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, hold on. Let me make sure I give you my team too, though, before we keep going. My team, I would say Chicago Bulls, was it 92, 93?
That was a damn good team. That was a good team.
92. Man, bro, like they had a team too, man. They had a team too. They had a Superman on their team, bro. You know what I'm saying? when they went and got Dennis Rodman,
Yeah.
bro, it was over. Because I knew him coming from Detroit, and I knew what kind of person he was. He all he want to do is get the rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he gonna out hustle you. He gonna do whatever it takes, bro. He gonna break his back. He gonna die for the ball. And now you kicking that ball to Pippen. You know what I'm saying? To Scottie Pippen, John Paxson, all them people, man. They had a team over there too, man.
Yeah, there was nothing you could do about it.
Ain't nothing you can do, bro.
That man, nah.
Yeah,
I don't see the closest I've seen to him like that was Charles Barkley and Wilt Chamberlain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Dennis Rodman was a dog.
He was a dog, bro. You remember the game where he was playing against Utah and Dennis Rodman turned toward they was shooting free throw. He turned towards not Stockton, but Malone and was messing with him on the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you don't see that no more. If they do that today, bro, they'll call foul, flagrant, they'll call all kinds of stuff to get him out of there. But that was basketball, man.
Yeah.
Karl Malone didn't even want to play no more. He ready to fight, man. He was ready to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He hit him on the bus, on the button and everything one time, man. You know, that's right after he was on that with that dress that one time. He hit him on the button there. He was like, bruh. that was crazy, man. But you know what, man? That now I think about it, man. You know who had the same body build as Karl Malone? It's LeBron James. LeBron James was like Karl Malone on steroids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mailman was off the chain.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Mailman was a pretty big dude.
Yeah, he was a lot bigger than he a lot bigger.
Especially for that era of basketball. I'm like, you can't do nothing with this guy.
No. Hey, he put an elbow on Isaiah Thomas so cold one game, bro. All this, bro. Gave him the blues, man. Gave him the blues. But I couldn't even be mad at that because that's how the Pistons played too. They was dirty. So when it got done dirty to them, man, ain't nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got hit, bro. Dust yourself off, keep it moving. You know, I just seen some fighting happen in the game. They all both went out for a few minutes. They called time out. They came right You can't do that now. You be suspended for 2 years, bro. Doing something like that.
I'll never forget when Patrick Ewing walked over to the bench on Bill Laimbeer and gave him that work.
Ooh.
And they didn't even get thrown out the game.
Man, 2-piece with a biscuit. Yeah, man. Yeah. That was basketball, man. That was street ball, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, who is the greatest player to never win a championship? The
I got to
greatest
go with
player
my
to.
man Charles Barkley. I
Talk
got to go
to
with Charles Barkley. CB. Charles Barkley.
me.
I felt like Chuck had a disservice. Well, I'm not going to say necessarily a disservice. When he was drafted by Philly, Dr. J was on his way out. They had just won a championship.
Yeah.
He was on his way out. He was downhill already.
Yeah.
So he was the savior for Philly.
Yeah. Yep.
And honestly, I thought it was somewhat disrespectful when they drafted Clarence Witherspoon. They tried to say that was the next Barkley, and he was built just like
him. Yeah.
Just like him.
Yeah.
Man,
It
Clarence
wasn't.
Winslow, but he did not. He was no Charles Barkley.
No.
Charles Barkley's played on good teams when he went to Houston. Really, in Phoenix, I thought he should have won in Phoenix.
I think so too. I thought so too. They had a good squad around him too.
Had a great squad.
Yeah, they had a good squad around him too.
Yeah, I just felt Charles Barkley. He was that guy.
Yeah.
He was loyal to Philly for all those years.
Yeah. I agree.
Didn't get him no help. You didn't get him anything. So when it was time for him to go, everybody mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
definitely agree with that, man. Charles Barkley should have got him one, man. But I would also say Karl Malone, the mailman.
Yeah.
Him and John Stockton. It was situations in the game where it was like they missed it by that much. You know what I'm saying? So, but they was just playing against Chicago at that time. And when Chicago got on the road, it was hard to beat them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just hard to beat. Jordan and Pippen and all of them stopped a lot of people from getting championships. They set the whole side down. But it's like, okay, we won the championship. Yeah, exactly. They was in the wrong division, man. But I felt bad for him. You know what I'm saying? I like the mailman. He had a cold jumper too. You know what I'm saying? He lost that bad boy on you, man. That pick and roll what him and Stockton used to do. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it though. My 6 man, it's 2 6-mans. I gotta give you 2, bro. So let me go to the question. I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish your thought, man. But I'm gonna go to the next one whenever you get a chance. Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Oh, I'm ready for that next.
You ready?
One.
Okay, you ready?
You might not agree with me, but
okay. Let's go. Let me see. Let me go to the 6-man. Okay. Who is the greatest 6-man ever? I got 2, bro. I gotta give you 2. Who you got? I think I know who you're gonna say though.
I got to go with. He's more present. He's retired now. Well, he's a free agent, but this cat been putting it down for 22 years from your neck of the woods. Went to Michigan. Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford gave you everything from the 6-man more than anybody I've ever seen. He played his role. He didn't want to start. He hated starting.
Yeah, man.
He made his money coming off the
bench. Light it up, bro.
Giving those other guys a breather and hold it down.
Yeah.
I have not seen nothing like that. Outside maybe one other guy, but he kind of messed his situation up.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna give you 2. Probably one you probably never even thought of, but the first one, man, is the microwave Vinnie Johnson.
Ooh,
Detroit Pistons. That boy hit the scene and he hit that thing up, bro.
That's a
quick 20. You know what I'm saying? Microwave Vinnie Johnson, bro.
That's a good one.
Matter of fact, he's doing He's doing pretty well for himself too, man. He got a lot of business in Detroit and stuff like that, man. He's doing really well for himself, man. Microwave Vinnie Johnson, you get a chance to look him up.
That cat used to light it
Yes,
up.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this next one, he wasn't as dynamic as my boy Vinny Johnson, man. But I really liked this cat, man. Um, I just his name just it slipped my mind, man. He played for Utah Jazz, man. Ah, man, that's crazy. I just dropped his name in my mind, bro. He come out there, he always do this when he's shooting a free throw, right? He'll come and hold his face like this. Uh, what's his name? I'm gonna think of his name, bro. It just slipped my mind. I had it in my mind. We'll think of it in a second. I'm thinking about not Jay Novacek. That's play football, but um, I would think about it in a minute. But he played for Utah. He's a white cat, man. But every time he go to shoot a free throw, he always go just like this to the side of his face all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I can't
It was
remember
Hornacek.
Hornacek. No, is it Hornacek?
Yes, sir.
Hornacek. Yeah,
Hornacek.
Hornacek. Yeah, I liked him,
That
man.
was a good
I
one
liked
too.
him, bro. I liked him, man. You know,
That
it
was
was
a
just
good one too.
he just was a little different. Like he didn't cause no mess. He was in there. He was doing a little dirty work. You know what I'm saying? He come and score whatever he do, and he go back and do his thing.
Yeah.
Put his hard hat on. He go do his thing, man. So I liked him, man. I definitely liked him.
Yeah, those are real good ones. But that
What about the Jet
Terry,
Terry,
right
man?
on point with that one.
What about the Jason the Jet Terry?
Jet Terry. Yeah, you got to throw him in the mix.
Yeah,
You got to throw him in the mix.
Yeah, he did his thing too.
With Jamal Crawford, because Jamal Crawford, it was like that cat. It was like almost there was no answer for him.
Nah, I agree. I agree with you, bro.
I'm like, he's gonna come and give it to you.
Yes, sir. He could easily went to another team and started.
Easy.
Yeah, he could have did that easily.
But didn't want to. He knew his role. He played his role.
Yeah.
His whole career got rich by doing it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did. Man, I forgot about my man for some reason.
Clip on him in the I think it was on the Drew League last week. I guess he was playing in the Drew League. He was still lighting them up. Lighting them up. I was like, oh God, this dude could still play in the NBA today.
Is that the one that LeBron James was playing the other
day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's who he's playing against?
That Drew League has
he scored like 20 points or something. He's on the opposite team.
Yeah.
But he was coming out giving them the blues.
Giving them the blues.
Yeah,
DeMar DeRozan was out there giving boys the blues.
Yeah, he definitely out there.
But
he's ready to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, your boy was messing with him.
Yeah.
Draymond.
Yeah. That boy, he's from my hometown too, man. He from my hometown side, him, Darvin Ham, the coach of the Lakers. We went all to the same high school. We went to school together, actually.
Really?
Me and Darvin Ham.
Yeah, I'm negative. Yeah, brother. Right. I mean, but Darvin Ham, I mean, I'm curious to see how he's going to deal with all those egos.
Yeah. Well, one thing I know about him, bro, he no nonsense, bro. And he a big dude. And he'll fight you.
Yeah. He went to Texas Tech. Yeah. He went to Texas Tech. I followed him back then.
Yes, he did too.
That was.
You know what's funny, man? I was working
for Final Four. One of them.
I remember, man, years ago, man. I worked for this moving company, and this was years ago, man. I'm sitting in the moving company, I'm moving stuff around, and there was a magazine on the side, and I just grabbed the magazine. I'm looking at it. Like, this dude broke the rim. I ain't recognize the dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know who he was. Because he was always kind of tall or whatever, but he had got caught diesel. You know what I'm saying? He was a big dude. You know? And so I go back home. They was like, "No, that's old boy from home." I'm like, that's him. I'm like, I'm reading in the magazine. Didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? So,
Darvin Ham was. Yeah, he was a big dude. He was. Guys wasn't built like that.
Nah, he was a football player, basically. He built like a football player.
Like that. It was him. Exactly. It was him, and I'll never forget. Went to UMass. Lou Rowe was built like that too. When he was with Marcus Camby and all those guys, that dude was built like that. They was just swole. I was like, "What is going on?"
If I'm not mistaken, he didn't even play in high school, bro. Ham didn't play
Who,
in high
Darwin?
school. Nope.
Oh no.
If he did, it had to be his senior year. But I think he was like a walk on in college or something, man. If I'm not
Yeah, he
mistaken.
walked on at Texas Tech.
Yeah. Walk on, man. Broke the backboard. It was a wrap. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It was a wrap.
Right. Sure
I
was.
just, in fact, I just seen him on all the smoke on that
Oh,
podcast. So
yeah.
listen to it, man. So a lot of places he was talking about. I'm like, in my mind, I can still picture, man. I know exactly what he's talking about. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So all right,
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, we talking about that. What's that next one? All right, let me see. What's that? Play up all time. All right, so here's a good one here, bro. Who are your top 5 basketball players of all time? We gotta do it by position. No, yeah, we do it either way. I'm gonna do mine by position though. The top all time. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one there. I'm gonna go.
yeah.
I go first. I go first. You went first on all of them. So, all
All
right.
right.
Wow. So I'm gonna go. Center. Tim Duncan was a forward, right? He was a center forward, right? He's both.
Yeah.
He's both.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Shaquille there. I gotta go with Shaquille. I like Tim Duncan though, but I gotta go with Shaquille at the center. All right,
Yeah.
so power forward, I'll go with Malone.
Okay.
I'll go with Malone, power forward. Shooting forward, I gotta go with LBJ for sure. LeBron in that situation. So now we're going to the point guard, man. God, that's where it's tough for me, bro.
Woo.
Point guard, bro. Let me switch over. We go to shoot guard first.
Yeah.
Shoot guard, I gotta go with Jordan for sure. I gotta go with Jordan. But that point guard, bro. Wow. Are we going? Okay, we say point guard. Are we going strictly off the ability to pass, or all of it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, mine's based off who can do it all.
Who can do it all?
Who can do it all?
See, I'm definitely an Isaiah Thomas fan. I love the Zeke. You know what I'm saying? But that's a hard one for me, man. Well, I'm gonna go with Magic. I'm gonna go with Magic. Let's go with
I was
Magic.
getting worried right there, good brother.
Yeah. But I have forgot about Magic.
I'm like,
Okay, I forgot about
that
Magic.
was
That's
great,
what
man.
happened right there. Yeah, I go with Magic. So we got Magic, got Magic point guard. You got Jordan, the shooting guard. We got LeBron James, the shooting forward. We got Karl Malone, the power forward, and we got Shaquille O'Neal, that center, Big Diesel. You know what I'm saying?
Big Diesel.
Big Diesel. Who you rocking
Big,
with?
man, that center one was hard too.
Yeah, it's hard. That's hard right
But
there.
I'm a little different with certain players. Now, the only man that ever gave it to him, I got to go with Hakeem.
Ooh, that footwork, bro.
That footwork.
That footwork, bro. He
That
was
footwork.
phenomenal, bro. Ah,
I got to go
him,
with
bro.
Hakeem.
Yeah, man, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you.
Got
He
to.
gave him the business too. He gave him the business, bro. I think he's the only one that gave him the business, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The only one.
Skill couldn't do all that. My man was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rock with you on that one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. I ain't mad at you.
Power forward, I got to go with Timmy.
I ain't mad at you with that, man.
I got to go with Timmy.
Why though? Give me a reason why. Why you going with Timmy on that one? I know you go without saying, to be honest with you.
He's the big fundamental.
Big fundamental, bro.
Timmy can pass.
Yes, sir.
Timmy
And people forget about that. People forget about his passing ability, bro.
Yes, they do. That's why when they run that high low, and if he gets to that elbow, you don't know exactly what he's gonna do.
It's over.
He's gonna bank it. He's gonna bank it. That backboard was his friend.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Man, you don't see players like that no more.
What about the ability? He hit the biggest shot in the world, and he'll go and run back down court. He was always. This was Timmy right here, bro. It's rare that you got him. You know what I'm saying? He was always this cool all the way through the game, bro.
I
Yeah, I
can
rock with
count
him.
how many times I've seen him pissed off before.
Yeah, exactly. And they played
He
82, probably more games a year.
Yeah, he killed you with silence.
Yeah, man.
He killed you with silence. He wasn't going to complain. He wasn't going to do anything of that sort. But Timmy kind of upset me when that shot by Ray Allen when he was with Miami was not supposed to happen. What people forget, Timmy missed the putback.
He did. He definitely did. And
If he would have hit
he,
that, a
he,
lot of
definitely,
people
he
missed that.
definitely did.
If
Yeah, man.
Timmy would have hit that putback,
Yeah, man.
that game was over.
But he was mad at himself too. That's
Yes.
when he hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yep.
like, he couldn't believe he did that. You know.
It
And
was
9 times
over.
out of 10, he would make it. He would make it every time. That was crazy too. Yeah, I remember that. I sat back and watched. He missed the putback.
Yeah.
That was the game. That was for the game right there.
That was the game.
Wow.
That was the game. And came back and scraped them up next year, though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Hey, them boys was no joke, man. There was no joke, bro. It was no joke.
Man. Yeah. So we got Akeem. We got Timmy. Small forward was hard. But I'm sorry, good brother. I got to go with Larry Bird.
Ooh. Why you say Larry Bird?
Man, Larry.
That's not bad, but that's not bad,
Larry
bro.
was so clutch.
Yeah. I agree.
You talk noise to Larry, he lit you up.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, y'all better leave that man alone.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing, though, right? So it was he was in Boston, Magic Johnson was in L.A. So you had that racial tension going on there too, right?
Yeah.
To where you know what I'm saying. So it was like a perfect storm for the NBA. What was going on at that time? Of course I'm with the Magic Man. You know,
Yeah.
too. I ain't really hearing nothing he got to say over there. You know what I'm saying? Looking back at it now, you absolutely right, bro. He was off the chain, man.
That dude there, he could shoot it
Anywhere.
He could penetrate. He could do everything. His passing was way underrated than what people think.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Man, Larry Bird was awesome, man. He was
true.
awesome.
Yeah. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro. That came left field, but I understand why, though. I understand why.
Yeah. I tell people I'm a little different. I'm a little different.
That's what's up. That's exactly what's up, bro. Who we going with now?
Huh?
Who your next cat up?
Woo! I actually had to flip a coin on this one. I actually had to flip a coin for the shooting guard. Woo! I go with Jordan, but Kobe was right there.
Ooh, okay. So why?
Kobe was right there. I took Jordan because Jordan had another ring.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So you think he was Jordan and Kobe was neck and neck?
Yeah.
It was even, you think?
Pretty close.
Wow.
That dude, Kobe was a killer. Mike was a killer.
Yeah.
That was the closest thing to Mike. Yeah, he stole his moves. I would have stole the best of all time's moves too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. He stole a lot of moves, but you're right. If can't nobody stop him, why you don't? Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There's just no way.
I've seen a lot of Kobe games. I didn't see because they're on the West Coast, right? You know, so they have different time zones and all that stuff, and we didn't have cable coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to see a whole lot of his games, but the stuff I did see when it was on prime time, I could see what the hoopla was about. He coming for your neck every game, game.
Yeah, I think that one year, I want to say it was because he was definitely robbed of MVPs. Definitely robbed.
How many did he get?
Shit, maybe
Did he
one.
get? He got one. Okay.
Like what? He got screwed out of a couple of them.
Wow.
I'm a Dirk fan. Dirk shouldn't have got two. Steve Nash got two back to back.
Yeah.
I would have
One
gave
of
him
them he
the one.
definitely got. Yeah.
But that next one, that was Kobe. Kobe took a team barely 500 and was dropping 81. Where he got that Mamba from?
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever since then, I was like, I have not seen nothing like Kobe since. I think LeBron could have had it.
Yeah.
But he ain't got it.
That boy dropped 81, bro. That's crazy. You can't get 81 in the pickup game.
Insane.
Outside the park, you know what I'm saying? He got the NBA against NBA players, bro. Like that dude off the chain, bro. He off the chain. He was off the chain. Sure.
Yeah, one of my best friends, man. You can't tell him nothing about Kobe.
Yeah.
That's almost a fight if you don't say he's number one. He'll tell you. Best player to ever touch a basketball.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who your true point guard?
You gotta go with Magic. There's just no way around it.
There's no way around it, bro.
He can do it all. You're 6'9". You could pass. You could shoot. You can rebound. 6'9"?
Yeah.
The closest person to that outside of LBJ was Penny Hardaway.
Yeah. Yeah, he bad boy too. Penny Hardaway was a bad
hurt.
boy as well.
He got hurt.
Stay hurt.
He was the next Magic Johnson because he could do it all.
Yeah, man. Whoo. Okay. That's not a bad list at all, bro. That's not a bad list. I would love to put that game together, man, and sit back, bro. You know what I'm saying, and watch that for real, man.
Yeah.
That's no weak link at all, bro. Anybody can hit you 25 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Definitely top 50 players, right? Top 50 players or whatever the NBA all time. So we pick some good ones, bro.
Yeah.
We challenge everybody out there. If you got a list, post your list. Beat these lists. You know what I'm saying? Beat these lists. So I got a good one here for us. Before we get off, I got another one here. So let me see here. I just lost it here. This is the icing on the cake. What we doing, brother? That's the icing on the cake right there for us. That's a tough one there. That's a tough one.
So
who we going with on this?
We're taking in all factors. We're taking in all factors.
Everything.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I might lose my basketball card with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get on it though. Yeah, all factors though, man. Yeah, all factors. I can go first if you want me to, but unless you want to.
I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Wow. Okay.
And the reason I say that is that LeBron at least shared the ball.
I respect that.
His passing abilities, his rebounding, and the only bad thing about LeBron, he doesn't have moves. Michael Jordan had moves, but you can't stop a 6'9" freight train coming at
you. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. But I think more of that based on LeBron's passing ability and getting other players in the mix. Jordan will just carry that whole team by himself. Technically, I think he should have won more. But
but
I thought
okay.
Jordan should have won at least 2 more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
LeBron, he's an underachiever, if you ask me. If you ask me, he's an underachiever. That there's no way that man should have 8, 9. Easy.
Yeah.
But based on skill set and based on everything that he can do as that player, we haven't seen nothing like it.
Nah, bro.
No,
I
we
agree.
haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 8 up on it, but
Yeah. Yeah. I respect it though. I respect it. But think about it though, man. He's gonna walk away from the game, scoring wise, the scoring champ, right? And this year, right? He passed. Who you gonna pass this year to make him the scoring champ, right? LeBron is. I forgot who got the title.
yeah,
You know, what I'm saying, at the end of the year, he gonna have it. So think about it, man. For him to have the scoring champ, and he wasn't really considered a scorer, right? More of a, said he was a little bit mixture of a scorer and a passer, whatever the case is, facilitator, whatever. For him to walk away with that, I know a lot of people say because of longevity or whatever, but that's part of it. You take care of yourself, you can do something a little longer, right?
absolutely.
But Jordan, man, to me that cat was a superhuman. He was Superman, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He was
yeah.
Superman to me, right? We all wanted to be like him, man. That commercial. If I
We like.
could be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So Space Jam come out, his shoes coming out. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't had a pair of Jordans in my life. I'm ashamed to say, even to this day. I can't see myself spending the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I look at it from a distance, like, man, I should give me some. Nah, I don't want none. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me see. I'm trying to think. What can I say to him about holes in his game? I would say to play. I would rather play with LeBron James than play with Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If we at the park or we playing basketball, because I know I'm gonna get the ball. If I'm open, whether I can shoot it or not, you're
yeah.
gonna get me the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
that's a plus for LeBron James, man. And that's we talk about everything, not just the basketball, but the other stuff as well. I mean, outside of the sports, LeBron James got their hands down. You know what I'm saying? For bringing your partners to the game, getting them in a position where they can now be influenced. Even when he lead the game, they still got their grip on the lead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As being,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He did it
yeah,
right, bro. He did it right. No scandals, none of that nonsense. He did it right, man. So if we just talk about exclusive basketball, man, I'm rocking with you, bro. I'm going with LeBron James. And that sounds crazy for me to say that, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, but it's a lot of factors to it, man. You if you put LeBron James on some of the teams right now who not making the playoffs, they probably will make the playoffs. Maybe well, at one point in time, it will be the ones that they were saying, look, he gonna win it all. Like no matter what team he was going to, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna win it all or
Yeah,
whatever. But
yeah,
I can't say the same thing with Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude could be open. He ain't passing the ball. It's not happening, bro. And if he go down, it's over.
over.
He's gonna be at 80% of the you know what I'm saying, 80% of the scoring almost, right?
Oh
But
yeah.
then Jordan had Pippen, man. People sleep on Pippen, man. Pippen did a lot of stuff. The
Pippen
defense,
gave him that defensive presence.
yeah, man.
Pippen outside of Rodman, but Pippen was is probably the only player in the Hall of Fame with like his. He only averaged 17 a game
Yeah, yeah,
his entire career, but all defense.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
He was a dog, and he averaged those points when they needed to be.
yeah, man. And they put him on the toughest, the whoever the toughest guy scoring, he put him on there. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
Put him on. You know, but I have to say this about Jordan too, man. He walked away from the game, bro, and came back and won 3 more, bro.
That's
You know what
insane.
I'm saying? Woo-hoo! You know what I'm saying? That's a tough thing to do, man. That's a tough thing to do, man. But yeah, if we talk about everything about him, man, I gotta give it to LeBron James, man. That's crazy to say, man. I thought I'd never even say that, man. But I tell you what, Michael Jordan he came out with last year, early last year, or whatever, late last year, with the documentary
Uh,
on the when LeBron, in 10 years down the line, when LeBron is gone, and we get a chance to see the documentary that he has, along with all the rest of the stuff, I want to see everybody face expression then. You know, because
Agreed.
you know he took notes. Like,
Yeah.
okay, he did this. Wait till mine come out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Right.
see me bring my partners from the hood. We going to the NBA. We're gonna be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a major situation, man. So yeah, I rock with you, bro. I rock with you, man. LBJ all day, bro.
Uh,
so but listen, man, this has been a good one, man. Unfortunately, everybody couldn't make it on, so hopefully everybody get on next week. But this is kind of what we're gonna talk about, man. So we're gonna talk about basketball, football, if you're into baseball, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So bring your own ideas, man. Let me know how we can bring this thing together and get it right, man. And let's go win with it, bro. What do you think
absolutely.
about it? What do you think about it, man?
Oh, it's good. This is, let men, spread their wings a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can't definitely go talk to the wife about nothing like that.
Nah, they don't want to. They don't understand it, bro. They don't
Well,
understand
she
it.
does understand the Spurs.
Oh, okay. She rocking the Spurs then.
She from San Antonio. She understands the
Oh, okay.
Spurs. She understands that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, if it's not the Spurs, she don't understand nothing else.
but imagine this though. We get, we're gonna have about 3 or 4 other people on there. And of course, we get to the point to where like I was telling somebody earlier, so we never be gambling or whatever. Because religious wise, I don't gamble at all. But we can play some bets where we can, hey, you lose, you gotta go run up and down the street or something. One of them type
Yeah, yeah.
with your shirt off or something, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You gotta keep it interesting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So next week we can get it together. And at the same time, like I said, we talk about the NFL, the little draft thing we're gonna do, like the what they call it, fantasy football. So about
Yeah.
another week we'll do something like that, man, to where we can kind of see who will be the winner at the end of the season.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. I got some ideas I want to do, man. But let's get everybody on. If you know anybody want to come on, definitely let them know. And we're gonna get this thing rolling, brother. We'll get it rolling.
Absolutely, good brother. I appreciate you having me on.
No problem. How can you be reached, bro? If I need to holler at you about something, you promoting anything? You got a business going on, or what you got going?
Oh yeah, I got businesses always going on. I got credit restoration
Absolutely.
services,
Dope.
and even putting my wife out there. She has Edame Beauty here out in Carrollton. Just
Okay.
tell them Jay Ware sent you over there, and she'll make sure she gets you taken care of.
Okay. What's the name of it again?
Her business is Edame.
Anime.
Yeah,
And what she do again?
she's the business owner. She does what's got cosmetology. She do the hair.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. You got a number for her or a website? Anything like that?
Yeah, I have to pull it up, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
she's been in this business almost 30 years, and
okay.
she does a lot of famous people. Spinderella's one of our good friends. We see her on a regular, Yo
Oh, dope.
Yo, and
We need
so
him on the show. We need him on the show.
I
But
know that's right.
yeah, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, so send me some information. So if somebody want to reach out to you, man, I'll shoot you guys information, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. This was fun, bro. Look forward to doing some more of this. All
Absolutely. I
right,
appreciate it, good brother. Till next week.
no problem, Jay. Jay, well, man, you take it easy, brother. Peace.
Uh,
Later.